Christian kills a kitten. Did he really? Did he not? Hey everybody, what's going on? Today's video is going to be centering around our favorite internet legend, the man well, actually, I guess he prefers to be called a woman at this point, but yeah, forget about that. The man himself, Chris Chan, he's run into some troubles recently with little furry felines, little pussycats. You guys have watched my other video, you would have known that another death in the YouTube community has occurred regarding cats, with fellow Teen Entertainment savagely murdering his poor little cat by beating it to death. I only saw 10 seconds of that video and I turned it off in disgust. Well, before there was a Peluchin Entertainment, there was a Chris Chan cat killing. Now, Chris Chan, for as much as I like to rag on him, I don't think he savagely beat the cat to death, which is a plus. From my understanding, Chris Chan found a stray cat with kittens, and he decided to take the kittens in and take them away from their mother, which I don't think was a good idea. I think that he should have left them with his mom, or hell, this is what I would have done. Get the mom, get the kittens, and take them to a shelter where you know they're going to get proper care by veterinarians. You know, people who have studied their whole lives to be that, and they're trained and they have experience. Not you, Chris. Chris has done some questionable things in the past. I do believe he's responsible for the whole Keurig coffee maker that burned down his house incident. I strongly believe that was all his fault. Let's not mention the part where he drank his own semen, or the time he made a sex video with a blow-up doll, but I digress. Not a good idea to keep the cats with Chris Chan. So what transpires over the next course of tweets and so and dates, he asks for money to get the kittens medication because they need some medication. They're sick. I think it's like an eye infection or something. So naturally, what I'm thinking here is, okay, he's going to use the kittens as an excuse to e-beg and get as much money as he can from all of us. Because that's one thing you got to be careful about Christian. He's always asking for money. He's always low on funds, and he'll post some really weird videos with his mom. It's really disturbing. That lady really should be on arrest time at this point. I'm worried for her safety, considering Chris is looking after her. And trust me, it ain't the other way around. She looks far gone. She does not look like she can coherently put thoughts together at all. It boggles my mind how she's still alive with Chris Chan. Just crazy. If the lumberjack were here, he would set his shit straight. None of this shit would be happening. Fortunately, Bob Chandler has passed away, and great lumberjack in the sky is probably looking down in disgust at what Chris is doing. So he decides to e-beg for the money and the medicine. I think they do send him some money and some meds for the kittens, but they recommend that they send him to a veterinarian just to be sure, which of course I would recommend that shit too. Chris says they take him to the veterinarian, and for people to stop calling animal control on them, I would call animal control too, honestly. And he says to stop, the kittens are all right, and they got the meds and they're going to use them. And then on his Twitter, there's this picture of a cat that's dead, that's bleeding, I believe. I didn't get to see the picture, but apparently the description went something like this. Oh, I let the dog in, and unfortunately he got one of the kittens, and it's all that's left, and it's a picture of a dead cat. So you're probably wondering, holy shit, this guy just... So you're probably thinking, holy shit, this guy just, his dog just killed the cat. I thought that too, and I was like, well, that ended as good as I thought it was. I think the good news here is that was a fake picture. They did a reverse image search, and Chris uploaded it via some other website. Either that or his account got hacked, which wouldn't surprise me at all, and they posted that to fuck with everybody. It could be either, but apparently the kitten was still alive at that point, or maybe not. That's where the conspiracy theories start, that the cat had died days ago, but Chris hadn't said anything because he still wanted to beg for money in order to get more pity money from people. That's one of the theories here, is that the kitten didn't die the day Chris said it did, and it had died a lot earlier. But yeah, after that incident with the fake photo, Chris came out and showed that the kitten was all right. We're like, oh, okay, that's cool, it's cool. And everything was supposed to be fine. Chris gave it medicine. It had medicine. It had been to the vet, and, And he assured us that it was going to be all right. But whenever Chris Chan assures you something's going to be all right, I really, really wouldn't be assured. Unfortunately, we get the disturbing news that one of the kittens, I think he named him Patches. So rest in peace, Patches. You really deserved a lot better than Chris. Had passed away. Yes, Patches had passed away, and wow, totally didn't see that coming. Patches the kitten had died, I think, due to the infection, I think, that was spreading throughout his little body, and he just couldn't take it. His body gave out. And he died. And Chris made a little post that he think he like died in his arms or something like that. And yeah, this all could have been avoided. I do think that one of the kittens did get adopted, from what I read on his Twitter feed, from a lady friend of his, from his mom or something along those lines. If I can find the tweet, I'll put it up. And as for the other cat, I don't know if he's still in Chris Chan's custody or if that cat has been sent to a better place already. So yeah, we gotta be on the. Let's pray for that cat. I'll tell you that much. The death of this cat does not surprise me. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to take into consideration who we are talking about here. This is Christian Weston Chandler, or Christine Chandler, whatever you want to call him at this point, but I'll still call him and Chris Chan for reasons. This is him. He's done a lot of questionable shit. Yes, he is a highly functioning autistic man, so he says, although he does. It doesn't really prove his point there. He does a lot of stupid shit. And honestly, Chris, you should have never kept the kittens, dude. Should have given them to the vet. They probably would have been alive by now. Patches would have been alive. And none of the shit would have happened. Now, I'd like to believe that Chris isn't scummy enough to not tell us that his cat died earlier and he was using that time to get money for quote-unquote meds, even though he already had them. I'd really like to think that Chris isn't that scummy and shady and shitty. But then again, I think about it, and it's fucking Chris Chan, so it is questionable, right? It does make you wonder, is there a conspiracy here? It's unfortunate. Patches the cat. He's gone from this world, just like Chain Entertainment's poor cat. The crime wave of cat deaths on YouTube has been exponentially going up for unknown reasons. I don't know why all these cats are freaking dying. It is a phenomenon that astounds me and many others in the YouTube sphere. Final thoughts. Chris Chan will keep doing stupid shit. Hell, I bet you he's thinking about that dimensional merge right now. He's going to do something crazy with that still. If Chris Chan gets any more cats or kittens or dogs or anything, I highly suggest you report him to the authorities or animal control so we can save a life, because I'm gonna end it at this: Chris Chan should not have pets.